Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, not only from a price action perspective, but you look, down at the volume, and while the volume wasn't necessarily gigantic, it was big enough to create some pretty nice movements here. So the first thing I want to do from a presentation standpoint is do a little house cleaning. I've done this one several times before, including yesterday on Wednesday. So I'm going to do, like I said, house cleaning. And the main thing that I want to, before I get it out of the way, and this will mean more to those of you that watched the video from Wednesday, but I talked about this trend line right here and how that was kind of the key breakout point. And you can see that the price did indeed get the breakout, actually gapped slightly above it this morning, and then spent the first 30 minutes just absolutely ripping upwards. It did pull back, but from the grand scheme of it all, the bulls are still well in control. This is where I should probably note a little bit of context comes into play. What do I mean by context? Well, if you're some sort of day trader and you bought right there and your plan was to buy and sell within 10 minutes, well then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. But from the big picture of things, I get it, the price did pull back, but still, from an overall point of view, the chart is still quite bullish after today. So now that this has served its purpose, we'll get that line out of here and then start to update some of the near-term levels. So going forward now, the ideal level of support, meaning if you say, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute best now going forward, would be if the price can stay up here above $17.20. Now, don't get me wrong, if the price falls below $17.20, I'm not saying the entire chart is destroyed or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to actually stay up above that level, that would certainly be a huge sign of strength going forward. And actually, you know what, just for fun, let's start to do this. Let's get this trend line into play, and we'll use this as the overall trend line. Now, if you want and you prefer to use the 50 period or another moving average, you can do that. But like I said, just I think it'll be interesting as tomorrow closes out the week on Friday, but then next week to kind of just track and see if the price can continue to hold above this overarching trend line. But that goes back to the point of, if the price were to break below 17.20, that doesn't mean everything's still destroyed or ruined or anything like that. Because yeah, the price could come down here and still bounce off of that uptrending trend line, and that still keep the overall chart in the bullish direction, and that's what you want to see. So definitely 17.20 ideal level, but then from more of the overarching level, that orange line there, the trend line, would be that ideal level that you would want to see the price stay up above. As far as areas of resistance are concerned, in the near term, that level would be right here at, let's see, what was that? $17.70. If the price can push through $17.70, then the next key level after that would just simply be where the party stop turned today during that big surge, right up there at the round number of 18. So 1770 and then 18 will be the next couple of public enemy number ones going forward. But anyway, look at it. Great move today. We'll see how the week closes out tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.